What is up, family? I've missed you dearly, and I'm happy you're back. My name is Omar Rodriguez, and this is the Metal Mixtape. And we, of course, are back on Dire Straits. You know what? You want to know why I haven't left Dire Straits yet? I think, so far I've done 5 Dire Straits reactions, and they've been a majority of my reactions in the last 2 weeks. And to be honest, one of the biggest reasons of them all is Mr. Mark, dude. All the music that I've reacted to and done reviews for so far of Dire Straits has just been completely dynamic. It's not just like rock and roll. It's like some really thought out, super smart, progressive rock and roll with just super massive structures, beautifully aligned music, beautifully just dynamics, and just constant momentum in the melodies right to the climax of the song. There's just so many examples of how Dire Straits just demolishes on so many levels, and that's why I have not left and I continue to do them. So I have not replied to any of my comments in the last 2 days. I was on vacation. I went to Reno, Nevada, and I went and saw some of my favorite bands at the Grand Sierra Casino. It was super fun. Didn't do any gambling, but we did enjoy some good heavy metal, and also we enjoyed some good food. So I spent all weekend going to concerts, but I picked up my son this morning. He's asleep now, and now I'm here with you doing another reaction because of all you beautiful people out there. And I always like to remind people that I have a playlist for my Dire Straits playlist. You should be able to find it. And I'll show you the videos that I did, because I know a lot of people will comment and ask it to react to certain videos that I already did. So if you go to my playlist and you're new to my channel, you will see the songs that I already did. And also, I will tell you right now. So we have done Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, live at Wembley. We have done Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, the music video. We have done Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing, which it's insane. It's been our biggest video so far since you guys have came. Telegraph Road, Alchemy Live, and the last song we did was Dire Straits' Tunnel of Love, which was absolutely beautiful. I love that. And that was almost a half-hour reaction. So to everybody who decided to choose to be a part of the family in my ride, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And also, we are 100 subscribers away from 18,000, and a lot of that has to do with all you beautiful people out there supporting me while I'm enjoying my Dire Straits journey. And also, be sure to, I do interview local bands, so be sure to show those local bands some support. So you guys have been awesome. I've been getting a lot of great comments as well. I believe it's my friend Paul on here said I was his favorite reactor, which I appreciate that, you know. I don't have the best camera. I don't have like all this crazy lighting, you know, like, you know, it's me and my son in our apartment. I'm not like, you know, so it's like, I appreciate all of you for just being there and supporting the single dad through all this. So just makes the world to me. And also, I'm going to Germany this year because I've been doing journalism for 7 years, and I'm finally getting accepted to go. So rock and roll, that has to do a lot with you also. So you guys ready for me to do the reaction? I'm going to do a reaction. It's going to be Romeo and Juliet, Dire Straits, 1986, Sydney Live Pro Shot. I had one of my friends tell me that I should do all the Alchemy show, and we'll see. I think if as a celebration when we hit like 20,000 subs, because we'll be reacting to all sorts of bands on this channel, but I think I'm gonna do something special for a lot of the fans out there, and maybe do like 5 different bands where I'm just reacting to the whole album. Sorry, my headset died. I had to click it back on. But we'll do something special. But just truly appreciate all of you guys for being here. And oh yeah, so I was talking about the Romeo and Juliet. I picked the one that had a lot of the most comments on it, because I figured if it had a lot of the most comments, then it must have made a huge impact on all your guys' hearts. And I read like 5 comments of it, and everybody just talking about how it really affected them in a positive way. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I know there's 100,000 reactors out there, and the fact that you're here, it means you're family, because you've probably seen this a million times, and I'm happy that I'm able to enjoy it with you for the millions at once. Here we go. Romeo and Juliet, Dire Straits, 1986, Sydney Live Pro Shot, here on the Metal Mixtape.
your love struck Romeo, he's got his suits in the night. There ain't everybody alone with a love song that he made. He finds that sweet light, he steps out of the shade. He says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, well, 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 it's Romeo. He nearly gave me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, hey there, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up with people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded in my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. So we come up on different streets, they both were streets of shame. Both dirty, both mean. Yes, and the dream was just the same. The dream, your dream for you, so now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I'm just another one of your deals? When you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold. You can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, yeah, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you just say, oh, Romeo, you know I used to have a scene with you. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die, and there's a place for us, yeah, on a movie song. So when you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Now don't do the talk, no, like they talk on the TV. I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you, where we used to be. All I do is keep the beat, the rock and roll company. And all I do is kiss you to the bars of Orion. Julie, I do the stars with you, babe, anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said I love you like the stars above. You said I love you till I die, and there's a place for us. You know the movie song. So when you're gonna realize it was just at the time was wrong, Juliet. Gotta say, streetlight. Oh, he steps out of the shade, he says, you and me, babe, how about it? Yeah, you and me, babe, so how about it?
Wow. Donate to channel. Their channel. Alright. Holy moly cannoli. Alright. I gotta give shout out to the channel. Best Knopfler Live. I'm gonna hit that subscribe and I'm gonna hit that like. Alright. That was incredible. That was awesome. That was Dire Straits. You wanna know why Dire Straits is awesome? Like, I literally forgot while listening to this song that I even had this camera on, that I even had this microphone on. I forgot I was here. I was just enjoying the whole saxophone section. I was enjoying the whole beautiful keyboard sections. I was enjoying Mark, of course, switching out from the steel guitar, bringing out that beautiful electric guitar, and just ending the solo beautifully. And just how intelligent this band is and how intelligent the structures are. It is just freaking insane, let me tell you. And you know what? I'm going to read some comments. And this is why this is so beautiful, too. Because right here will show a lot of people. First comment here by Vincent said, if there's better music than this, I haven't heard it. Genius. My brothers, and then Kathy Wood said, my brother said it would be the greatest love song ever written. He died aged 46 and we played it at his funeral. Rest in peace. Simon Collect says, I can't do a love song like the way it meant to be. Oh, I think you can, Mark. There's so much love behind this, and it's absolutely crazy. And you know what? I should do? I should do a recent video of Mark. You know, I've been doing all these older videos, but you know, if he's still killing it and doing music, then I definitely need to listen to some music of him doing it like now. You know. it would just be, all right. Look at these lyrics. That's how smart he was. Okay. A love-struck Romeo sang the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a street light, steps out of the shade, says something like you and me, babe. How about it? Juliet says, hey, Romeo, you nearly gave me a heart attack. He's underneath the window. She's singing, holla, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyways, what are you going to do about it? By the way, if I suck at reading, it's all right. You know, you hit that subscribe, hit that like. If you're just here enjoying this, regardless, I love you. Julia, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet you exploded into my heart. And I forgot the movie saying, when you gonna realize it was just the time was wrong, Juliet. Come up on different streets. They both were streets of shame. Both dirty, both mean, yes, and the dream was just the same. And I dreamed your dream for you, and now your dream is real. How could you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? When can you fall for chains of silver? You can fall for chains of gold. You can fall for pretty strangers and promises they hold. You promised me everything. You promised me thick and thin, yeah. And now just say, oh, Romeo, yeah, you know I used to have a scene with him. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us. You know the movie sang. When you realize it was just the time was wrong, Juliet. I can't do the talks like they talk on TV. And I can't do a love song like it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you and the way we used to be. All I do is keep that beat, the bad company. All I do is kiss you through the bars of rhyme. Julie, I'll do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, I love you like the stars above. I'll love you till I die. There's a place for us. You know the movie sang. When you kind of realize it was just the time was wrong. It was just that the time was wrong. Sorry. Apologize, everybody. And they love-struck Romeo. He sang the streets a serenade, laid everybody low with a love song that he made. For a convenient street light steps out of the shade. He says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? You and me, babe, how about it? My reading was terrible. It really was. It was kind of cringy. But you gotta give me a like at least for trying. I love you guys. But that was beautiful. Beautiful love song. Dire Straits is incredible. Once again, the entire band is just top tier, super intelligent, and you better keep those comments coming because I love the way everybody always educates me. I was reading a lot of comments earlier. A lot of people want me to do full concerts. A lot of people want me to do like Wembley full or Alchemy full. I think one of the things I'm going to do is after I knock out a few older songs, I definitely want to do recent Mark songs, and even if we have to revisit, recent Dire Straits songs. I want to see how he's doing now, because it is great reliving the golden years, but, he's still crushing it, and everybody's still saying that, it's the music is just as, it ages perfectly and just as incredible as always, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being on my channel always. I'm sure this video has been reacted to 100,000 times, and the fact that you are here, and the reason I say that is because there's a lot of people out there that love these bands. And, when I got into music, it was like the late 80s, early 90s. And I totally missed out on a whole genre of music. I missed out on a whole generation. And Dire Straits was a huge part of that. And you know what? Normally I'll do some reactions or reviews and I'll bounce here and there. And it's very rare when I do like 6 or 7 reactions of the same band in like 3 weeks. And Dire Straits has been that band for me, and Mark has a huge reason to do with that. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you want to join the family, we're 100 subscribers away from 18,000. And if you want to comment, I reply to everybody. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. My name is Omar Rodriguez. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for 23 minutes. If you're still here, at the end of the video, comment here on the Metal Mixtape.